Planet. Most people believe owning a luxury electric vehicle in America is one of the smartest upgrades you can make today. No gas, fewer moving parts, advanced technology, and a cleaner future. Planet. But what almost nobody tells you is that the real cost of a luxury EV doesn't show up on the window sticker. And by the end of this video, Planet, you'll understand why many owners quietly admit they would not make the same decision again if they had known what you're about to hear. Planet, because on the surface, luxury EVs feel like the future. They look incredible, they drive smooth, they feel intelligent, and they signal success and progress. Planet, but once the excitement fades and real ownership begins, a very different picture slowly appears, and this video exists to show you that picture clearly, honestly, and without hype. Planet, so you can decide whether a luxury EV actually makes sense for your life, your finances, and your long-term peace of mind. Let's start by breaking the biggest myth immediately. Planet, because this is where most buyers get trapped, the idea that luxury EVs are automatically cheaper to own than gas cars. And yes, electricity usually costs less than fuel, and yes, Planet, EVs don't need oil changes, but ownership cost is not just fuel and maintenance, it's everything around the car: insurance, depreciation, charging infrastructure, software, repairs. Planet, resale value, and emotional stress. And once you look at the full picture, the math changes fast. The first hidden cost hits before you even drive off the lot. Planet, and it shocks a lot of people. Insurance. Luxury EV insurance in the United States is significantly higher than most buyers expect. Planet, often hundreds of dollars more per month compared to similar gas-powered luxury cars. And this isn't because EV drivers are reckless. Planet, it's because luxury EVs are extremely expensive to repair. Sensors are everywhere, cameras are everywhere, specialized body materials are common. Planet, a small accident that would be manageable on a traditional car can turn into a massive repair bill on an EV, and insurance companies know this, so premiums go up, deductibles go up. Planet, and flexibility goes down, and many buyers only realize this after the first bill arrives, when the excitement of ownership meets financial reality. Planet. Now pause for a moment and think about this, because this is important for long-term planning. Planet, an extra $200 or $300 per month in insurance doesn't feel dramatic in isolation, but over 5 years that alone can add up to tens of thousands of dollars. Planet, and this cost never shows up in marketing reviews or test drives, it quietly follows you every month. Next comes depreciation. Planet, and this is where luxury EV ownership becomes emotionally painful in a quiet way. Luxury vehicles have always depreciated faster than economy cars. Planet, but luxury EVs depreciate even faster due to rapid technology changes, battery concerns, and constant new model releases. Planet, a luxury EV that feels cutting edge today can feel outdated in just 2 or 3 years when newer versions offer longer range, faster charging, better software. Planet, and more features at similar prices. When owners finally check trade in or resale values, the drop often feels shocking. Planet, depreciation hurts because it's invisible while you're driving the car. You don't feel it daily, you only feel it when you try to sell or trade in. Planet, and many buyers plan to upgrade within 3 or 4 years, assuming resale will be strong, only to discover they've lost far more value than expected. That loss isn't theoretical. Charging is where expectations and reality truly collide. On paper, charging sounds simple: plug in at home, wake up to a full battery, save money. In reality, Planet, many American homes are not ready for fast EV charging, and electrical upgrades can cost thousands of dollars depending on panel capacity and wiring. Planet, this is a cost most buyers don't budget for. Public charging adds another layer of frustration. Fast chargers can be expensive, crowded, unreliable, or slow. Planet, especially during peak travel times, and road trips require planning, patience, and flexibility that many drivers aren't prepared for. Planet, charging anxiety isn't just about running out of battery, it's about uncertainty. Not knowing if a charger will work, how long it will take. Planet, or how much it will cost, creates mental friction, and over time that friction changes behavior. Some owners avoid long trips, others keep a gas car as backup. Planet, and suddenly the luxury EV isn't simplifying life, it's adding complexity. Maintenance is often marketed as a major advantage of EVs, and while it's true there are fewer moving parts, Planet luxury EV maintenance is not cheap. Specialized technicians, proprietary software diagnostics, and limited repair options mean higher labor rates and fewer alternatives. Planet, once the warranty ends, even small issues can become expensive, time-consuming events, and many owners underestimate this risk because early ownership feels smooth and problem-free. Then comes software, and this is where the ownership experience fundamentally changes. Many luxury EVs now lock features behind subscriptions: heated seats, advanced driver assistance, Planet's even convenience features, and while each subscription may seem small, over years they add up to thousands of dollars. The psychological shift is subtle but powerful. Planet, you stop feeling like you fully own the car and start feeling like you're renting access to it. Stop paying and features disappear. The air updates sound like a benefit. Planet, but they can also introduce bugs, change vehicle behavior, or remove features in the name of safety or battery protection. Planet. Owners sometimes wake up to a car that feels different than the day before, and while that sounds minor, unpredictability erodes trust over time. Planet. Battery aging is the quiet anxiety that lives in the background of luxury EV ownership. Even if degradation is slow, it affects range, resale value, and buyer confidence. Costs are rarely discussed openly, but the perception of those costs alone impacts resale value. Buyers hesitate, trade-in offers drop. Planet, and owners begin adjusting their driving habits, avoiding fast charging, limiting range usage, protecting battery health, until the car starts dictating behavior instead of serving it. Planet. Limited service access adds another layer. Many luxury EVs require dealership-level repairs, limiting competition and increasing costs. Independent options are scarce. Planet. Convenience comes at the price of flexibility, and while this may feel acceptable early on, it becomes more expensive and frustrating over time. Now zoom out. Planet, because this is where psychology matters most. People often buy luxury EVs for identity as much as transportation. It signals innovation, intelligence, and progress. Planet. When ownership becomes stressful or expensive, cognitive dissonance kicks in. Owners defend decisions publicly while privately questioning them. Planet. This creates a distorted online narrative where ownership appears more positive than it often is. Opportunity cost is another silent factor. Money spent on higher insurance, subscriptions, Planet, depreciation, and infrastructure upgrades have been invested elsewhere. Over years, that opportunity cost grows, quietly limiting financial flexibility. At this stage, Planet, many owners reach a crossroads. Some accept the cost, the price of innovation, others plan an exit, and this leads to the final hidden cost, not financial, but emotional. Planet, constantly thinking about range updates, resale value, and long-term risk adds mental load, and over time, that load changes how enjoyable the car actually feels. Planet, and this brings us to the most important question of all, which we'll answer next: who should actually buy a luxury EV, who should absolutely avoid one. Planet, and how to decide before making a mistake that's expensive to undo. Now that you've seen the full picture, this is where everything comes together. Planet, because the goal of this video isn't to scare you away from luxury electric vehicles or convince you they're a bad idea. It's to help you make the right decision before emotions, marketing, Planet, or hype push you into something that doesn't actually fit your life. And the truth is, luxury EVs can be amazing cars for the right person, Planet, but they can also become a long-term regret for the wrong one. And the difference comes down to expectations, lifestyle, and time horizon. Planet. So let's start with who luxury EVs actually make sense for, because this is important. Luxury EVs are a great choice if you have stable income, predictable driving habits, Planet, and access to reliable home charging. If you mostly drive locally, have a garage, and don't rely on public charging for daily use, many of the biggest frustrations disappear. Planet. They also make sense if you plan to lease or upgrade frequently, because leasing shifts depreciation risk away from you and keeps you inside warranty coverage. Planet, for people who enjoy technology, don't mind software updates, and accept subscriptions as part of modern ownership. Luxury EVs can feel exciting and rewarding. If you value quiet driving, Planet, smooth acceleration, premium interiors, and cutting-edge features, and you're comfortable paying for convenience, then a luxury EV can absolutely fit your lifestyle. Planet. Luxury EVs also work well for people who see cars as experiences rather than long-term financial assets. If you don't expect the car to hold value, don't stress about resale, Planet, and treat it as a premium product you enjoy for a few years. Ownership feels lighter. These buyers go in with eyes open, realistic expectations, and flexibility, Planet, and that mindset alone removes a huge amount of stress. Now let's talk about who should seriously think twice, because this is where many people get hurt financially and emotionally. Planet. Luxury EVs are a risky choice if you plan to own long-term beyond warranty coverage, especially if resale value matters to you. They're also a poor fit if you rely heavily on road trips, Planet, public charging, or unpredictable driving patterns, because charging uncertainty adds ongoing mental friction. If you dislike subscriptions, software changes, Planet, or losing control over features you paid for, luxury EV ownership will feel frustrating over time. They're also not ideal if you're stretching your budget to afford one. Planet. When finances are tight, hidden costs feel heavier. Higher insurance, unexpected repairs, charging upgrades, and depreciation hurt more when there's less margin. Planet. And if you expect the car to simplify life rather than add complexity, you may be disappointed, because luxury EVs often require more planning, not less. Planet. Now here's the simple decision framework that cuts through all the noise, and this is the part I recommend you pause and actually think about. Ask yourself 3 questions honestly. First, Planet, how long do I plan to keep this car? If the answer is under 4 years, depreciation matters less, warranties matter more, and leasing becomes very attractive. Second, Planet, how predictable is my driving and charging situation? If you have consistent access to home charging, EV ownership becomes dramatically easier. If not, stress increases. Third, Planet, how do I feel about uncertainty? Because luxury EVs involve more unknowns, software changes, battery aging, resale shifts, and if uncertainty bothers you, Planet, that cost will follow you every day. If all three answers align positively, a luxury EV can be a great experience. If even one doesn't, you should slow down and reconsider. Planet, because hesitation now is cheaper than regret later. Here's something important to understand. The biggest hidden cost of luxury EV ownership isn't money, it's mismatch. Planet, when the car doesn't align with how you live, think, and plan, every small issue feels bigger. But when it does align, many of the same issues fade into the background. Planet. And this brings us back to the beginning of the video, because remember the question I asked at the start: why do so many owners quietly regret a decision they once felt excited about? Planet. It's not because luxury EVs are bad cars, it's because expectations were built on marketing, not reality. Once you see the full picture, the decision becomes much clearer and much calmer. Planet. Looking ahead, luxury EVs will improve, charging infrastructure will expand, battery technology will evolve, software models may stabilize. But right now, we're in a transition phase. Planet. And transitions always come with trade-offs. The smartest buyers aren't rushing, they're choosing carefully. So here's the takeaway I want you to remember. Planet. Don't ask whether a luxury EV is the future. Ask whether it's the right present for you. That single shift in thinking can save you money, stress, and disappointment. Planet. If this video helped you see luxury EV ownership differently, do me a favor, hit the like button so more people see honest car content instead of hype. Planet. Subscribe to the channel if you want clear, no nonsense breakdowns that help you make smarter decisions before spending big money. Planet. And comment below what surprised you most, or whether you'd still buy a luxury EV after hearing this, because I read every comment and it helps shape future videos. And in the next video, I'll break down which luxury cars, electric or gas, actually make sense in 2026 based on real ownership costs, not marketing promises. Planet. So make sure you're subscribed and turn on notifications, because that one might change what you buy next.